Parsha Shemos Tafshin Pei Gimel. Moshe Rabbeinu was born. For 3 months, his mother is able to hide him from the evil Egyptians who want to throw him into the sea with the rest of the Jewish babies. But after 3 months, she couldn't hide him anymore. So she takes a box and she puts him into the Nile River. And who should come down to the Nile? Vatered. Who goes down to the Nile? Bas Paro, the daughter of Paro. Lirchotz, she goes to wash al Yad Ayor by the side of the river. Rashi, quoting Chazal, say, what was she really going down for? It wasn't just a regular bathing. She was going Lirchotz Migelule Beisavia. She wanted to divest herself from the idolatry, from the polytheism of her father's house. An incredible thing that the daughter of the Pharaoh should want to become a monotheist, to believe in God. But the question is, who said? Where did Chazal get that from? The pasuk says she went down to the Nile. That's a fairly common thing, a normal thing, especially for Egyptian aristocracy. And if you calculate, Moshe Rabbeinu was born Zayin Adar. For 3 months he's hidden away, and now he's put into the Nile on Zayin Sivan, incidentally, the day that he's going to receive the Torah many years later. Zayin Sivan is the summertime. It's hot, especially in Egypt. So she went down to the river. She went to cool herself off. Where do Chazal get this from? That she went down, Lichutz Mikilule Beisavia, that there was a higher purpose in her bathing. Chazal tell us that she saw the teva of Moshe. She saw the little box and she reached for it. And Ishtarviva, her hand extended because she really couldn't reach it. And her hand was miraculously able to extend. What that means literally, or whether that means she reached beyond her comfort zone. But she reached for something that was beyond her, and she was somehow miraculously able to retrieve it. Says Rabbi Yasher Zechatzal Gevracha in his beautiful Sefer Divrei Agada. He says that's how you know that she was coming for a higher purpose, that she was coming to believe and to become close to Hashem. Because the Jewish people throughout time, there are so many situations where it's impossible. Something is beyond reach. To be a faithful Jew in so many situations throughout our history, to maintain commitment to the Torah values, it's just impossible. But that never stopped us. We reach beyond where a person can normally reach. And Ishtarva, our arm's length reaches out. The rebuilding of the Jewish people in the last 60 years since the Holocaust, last 70 years since the Holocaust. It's a miracle. The rebuilding of Eretz Yisrael, the proliferation of Torah that's everywhere. It was beyond our control. It was beyond our reach. It wasn't something that was possible to happen. And yet we reached for it. And we achieved it with Siyata Dishmai. And it's happened again and again and again in every single generation. Bas Paro comes down. She sees a box. It's too far. Why are you reaching for it? The fact that she reached for something beyond her shows that she was there for a higher purpose. She wanted to come close to Hashem. Because when a person wants to come close to Hashem, then they can reach beyond. To become a Talmid Chacham, to become an Oved Hashem, an Eved Hashem. A person has to reach beyond their comfort zone, beyond what's capable, what's possible. And therefore, we know that she was Lirchotz Megilule Beisavia. She wasn't coming for a typical thing. If it was typical bathing, then it's out of my reach, so I leave it there. What do I care? I'm here to bathe. I'm here to have a good time. So if I see something that's beyond my reach, but if it's something that I'm committed to, a greater purpose, something higher that my soul is yearning for, then I'm going to reach beyond. And that is part of the Jewish people. And what a beautiful way to begin the story of Moshe Rabbeinu's life. Moshe Rabbeinu, the Moshiach Shel Yisrael, who saves Klal Yisrael from an impossible situation. The first of many. Actually, not the first. The Avos HaKadoshim lived through many of those situations. But the first national situation of impossibility. And yet, Yetzias Mitzrayim, Kriyas Yamsov, Matan Torah. An impossible people. We've always been an impossible people. Impossible, beyond impossible. That's the greatness of Klal Yisrael. That's the greatness of the birth of Moshe Rabbeinu and the greatness of Bas Paro. Have a beautiful Shabbos as we begin the weeks of Golus and Geula. Have a beautiful Shabbos from New Hempstead.